I have such reverence for these drivers, the sport, the teams, that like the first week, we shot a Silverstone for the Silverstone race. It was a bit humbling. I was a bit embarrassed, to tell you the truth, a bit shy, just to and you have to let that go, and because we only get like 2 takes to get the scene. By the end, a year and a half later, it just felt like our own backyard, and I mean, the teams and the drivers, everyone opened their doors for us and are a big part of this movie and let us in a way that I would have never expected, and just a experience I will never forget.
It was the greatest feeling in the world to go from Grand Prix to Grand Prix, to be so intimate with the drivers and the whole of Formula One and the FIA, and for all of them to really welcome us and support us. And once you see this film, you're going to see that it's the most authentic racing movie ever made.
It's been an incredible experience. From the moment that I spoke to Joe about being in Maverick, and then having to turn down that experience, that being in that movie, to then getting to work on this script with him and get to work on this movie for the last 4 years, and getting to work with Apple. This wouldn't have been possible without Apple. Being here, this is the biggest movie release, I think, of the year, probably, for sure, and I think the biggest one that Apple's, I think, ever done. But they brought their technology, all the cameras, they created new cameras for this, all the angles that you see within this movie. And also it's filmed on the race weekends that we did, so it's not done all with a green screen. And I think that's really why it's so on edge, and it's authentic, it's edgy, and I think it's been great.
There's a lot of things going on those garage and in the pits, and there's a lot of attention, there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of focus, but behind all of that, there's a lot of numbers that have to make sense and codes, but behind that, there's a lot of people with lots of strong feelings.
I'm gonna try and not spoil it, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's very Hollywood-like, but I was super impressed by the way they managed to introduce such a storytelling inside real action and real racing, because basically they implement on some of the races the Apex cars. So I really liked it, and I'm sure everybody will enjoy it very much.
I mean, it's always cool. It's always hard to know how the end piece is going to come together. But it's a pleasure, to work alongside Brad and Damson and the rest of the crew. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun, right? And when you get to see the whole thing come together and you see the final project in one piece, which again we'll see tonight, it's pretty epic. So I'm proud to play a little part of it.
I just wanted to be in the movie. I wasn't picking and choosing. I just wanted to be in the movie because Jerry and Joe and Brad, just that team, it was like one of those massive American movies that I would have grown up with the music and its sort of action and emotion and all those things that I remember about movies growing up.
My dad and my brother used to watch some of it on a weekend. All you hear is round, round. I was like, it's not. I don't know what this is about. And everybody, when you're British, you love Lewis Hamilton. You just want to root for him all the way. His whole story feels a little bit closer to the world that I occupy. Like seeing this guy come up through the ranks. It's just amazing. And so to be a part of this is it's all the dreams I've had. In terms of being a part of a film, fast-paced action. The cameras, the crew, oh my God, it's just excellent.
Well, I think we should be all proud, and if you close your eyes and you think that we are here, sometimes you think you're dreaming, but I think that's what we want to see for our sport, to grow, to think big, and that's really magic.
It's an inspiring, deeply inspiring story of an underdog. And it has unbelievable racing in it as well. So if you're a racing fan, you must see it. If you love the story of an underdog, you must see it.
Yeah, it's pretty special. It's pretty big, right? Yeah, look, I've been in F1 15 years ago. You know, it was pretty different back then when I started. You know, pretty unthinkable. So nice to see. You know, yeah, what a long way the sport has come and what Liberty has made of it. And it's great to be part of it right now.
It's amazing. We were talking about it. Like, it's just crazy to think there is 10 Formula One cars in Times Square at this moment of the year. It's just absolutely crazy, and I'm loving it. My first year in Formula One, already living all of these things. You know, seeing all these fans here. And looking forward for tonight and all these people to watch the movie as well at some point.
Growing up in motorsport as drivers, as engineers alike, we're not really built for this type of atmosphere. You know, normally this isn't what I signed up for. However, I'm incredibly happy to be here. It's a fantastic experience, very humbling moment, but yeah, super happy to be here and embracing it.
Incredible to see the amount of support, you know, that we get here. The last time I saw this street on a movie is what struck me when I was a kid. It was the Spider-Man swinging there with the green goblet, you know, purchasing him all the way. But you know, we are here, and I've done a speech in the middle of Times Square, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, really happy to be here tonight. It's something that I didn't think I was going to live in my lifetime of Formula One, but you know, here we are, and it's beautiful.